Peace and prosperity be unto all his listening and watching. It's your girl Cashapp LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how to fully commit to your goals, right? Being committed to your goals really reflects on how fully committed you are to yourself. If you're not committed to you, committed to the things that you need, your desires, the necessities, your responsibilities like bills, things like that. If you're not committed to getting things done for you, then anything outside of the necessities of life, anything extra, any extra desire will be hard to do because you don't have that commitment already. Most commitment comes from the commitment from self. Like all things reflect from self. So how much you love others really has a reflection of how much you love yourself, right? Ultimately, being committed to your goals is something that has to do with self. Having the ability to be committed to something that you desire and figuring out the process that you need to take in getting those things done, right? Figuring those things out. Because I'm not saying that you don't have bad days. I'm not saying that to be committed that you don't fall off, that you don't fall short, and that things just happen that you fall out of it. What I'm saying is it requires consistency, it requires discipline, it requires focus, and it requires true desire. Like you have to really want it in order for it to happen, right? You got to think about it, you have to research about it, you have to understand the importance of it and how it's going to benefit your life and how it's going to help you help other people, right? So ultimately, being committed to your goals is really important. Really important to who you are. Really important to where you're trying to go in life. Really important to your desire, right? Because like when we don't get things done, when we don't achieve the things we want, there's this feeling of I'm not enough. I didn't do enough. Oh, I wish I was there. All these really negative emotions and feelings come about when we're experiencing growth. Whether it's we're working hard, we just don't see the results, or we suffer from the lack of discipline or the lack of focus or the lack of consistency in order to get there. Like me, my YouTube videos, I want to be committed everyday posts, right? But there's days that I go without posting. And that's probably because I work 2 jobs. But I came up with a better system for myself so that I don't have to focus on making videos every day, where I could just create all the videos in one day and be done. I found a better way for myself to make it happen. But I lacked the discipline at that moment, and I failed to post videos that whole week. I felt bad about it, right? But I can't make excuses for myself for not doing what I need to do, right? If I want to achieve something better, I have to make sure that I'm taking the actions, being committed to the goal at hand in mind, right? Being committed with my actions and getting it done. Because there will be this negative emotion that will rush upon us that we feel we're not there. We'll feel sad because nothing's going our way, right? But we have to work harder, smarter, better, effective, and efficient, and give quality and not quantity. And if you're going to give quantity, you got to give quality as well. You can't just give one without the other. What I'll say about committing aligns with a lot of our behaviors, right? Behaviors, habits, addictions, and all these things that we may do or may have or we may excuse of ourselves or we may like let slide. All these things build up over time. If we don't correct these behaviors, these mistakes, these habits, these addictions, then they affect our ability to achieve things. They affect our ability to get things done. They affect our ability to focus or be committed. But ultimately, you can override that, right? You can figure out a valuable solution to override all that and be committed. Because down days happen. You won't be perfect at it every day, but it will be days where you had the time and the ability to get it done no matter what. So, and you gotta have a system. You gotta figure out your own system based on who you are, write your goals, and just do them. And goals is not just about getting things done. It's about being committed to it even when you don't feel like you're gonna get there, even when you don't have the results. Being committed to it, like long-term commitment for as long as you have until you achieve the goal, right? But goals are like dreams sometimes. Sometimes the goal just grows. It becomes bigger. Maybe you want a nice vehicle, but you can't get the nicest vehicle now. So you pay off the one you have, bide your time, eventually buy a better one. It's the same with goals. It's the same with dreams. They just grow with us as we grow as people, as we grow our desires, our quality, the things we want. They just grow. Be better, be more efficient, give more quality, give greater things.